I'm so happy you guys are tuning in today, and I promise you once again, we're going to have an awesome show. When you send me messages, add the hashtag MXLive. Easier to find your stuff, to stay interactive, retweet, reply. You know, like I said, it's all about social media and everything else. And send me messages at JasonEL_A. So on that note, quick commercial break. When we get back, let's see what we're doing today. Yes, guys, you're welcome back. We're going to get straight into the show, but unfortunately, I have to start the show on a sad note. We've lost a dancehall legend, you know, Sonny Bali, and rightly so. We're going to kick off the show with his music. I'm sure a lot of you watching are fans of him and his music, and here it's all about tributes, respect, responsibility when it comes to the creatives, and you, the fans. So let's get into it.
It's the body on the river, yes, yeah. It's only body on the river, yeah. Yes, yeah. In the cold winter night, birds come singing your name. That's when I think of you. Little did I know you're my soulmate for true. I shouldn't have been so cruel. Shoulda treated you better, coulda never coulda get another. Girlfriend, you are my number. One girl never can get under. Sometimes I sit and wonder how me coulda ever. Treat my empress over. Little did I know my whole life depends on you. When the princess gone, she left my all in the natty, all in the natty. When the empress gone, she left my all in the natty, all in the natty. When the princess gone, she left my all in the natty, all in the natty. Gone, I'm so lonely, I'm needing my baby. This is so uncool. I come round to realize I can't live without you. Sugar, this is true. I'm getting sleepless night, baby. Can you come round, come around, see you? Never mind just spending time with you. Oh, I miss you, you don't have a clue. Sometimes I sit and wonder how me could I ever. Treat my empress over. When the empress gone, she left my all in the natty, all in the natty. When the princess gone, she left my all in the natty, all in the natty. Shoulda treated you better, coulda never coulda get another. Girlfriend, you are my number. One girl never can get another. Sleepless night, baby, can you come round, come around, see you? Never mind just spending time with you. Oh, I miss you, you don't have a clue. Sometimes I sit and wonder how me coulda ever. Treat my empress over. When the princess gone, she left her all in the natty, all in the natty. When the empress gone, she left her all in the natty, all in the natty. When the princess gone, she left her all in the natty, all in the natty. Yes, yeah. It's the body on the river, yeah. Yes, yeah. It's on the body on the river, yeah. Yes, yeah.
Unfortunate news, you know, I'm watching that. And as soon as the song came on, I just like pointed to the screen and like, oh, you know, a legend, so closely worked with Samini. And Prudent, welcome to the show, man. I mean, you never want to start a show like this, you know, losing, again, a legend in his own right. Charlie?
I was actually very sad when I heard of his passing. But then the first time I heard of Sonny Bali was when Shatawale released the song, this song for Samini. It was like Sonny Bali, Amogoni, and those kind of vibes. And I think he's somebody that we need to celebrate him more. And I think we need to know what was the cause of the death. I think that's not yet out. But then our deepest condolences to the family and everybody who is close to
and I think it's good, you know, to acknowledge people who had any sort of contribution to the arts, especially if you're in that space, whether you're even a fan or not, right? So sad news, right? Sad news. So unfortunately, we've lost a legend. You can go on social media, wish his family condolences or anything of the sort. But carrying on, send us messages at MX24GH on every single platform and at the hashtag MXLive. Send me messages at JasonEL_A. Yesterday, and I think funny enough, this week we've dabbled a lot into social media, you know. We've spoken about mental health issues, and one other thing we looked at was how it has been either more so beneficial or detrimental to the artist. And even when I made that statement, I said myself, you know, if someone says social media being detrimental to artistry, it's like, how? Because it's an easy platform to share your music. Before you needed physical distributors, but right now, again, we have these platforms to share. And the thing is, it seems like it's gone to the point where it's so saturated with content on a daily basis. You have to do more work to even get views to what you're doing. That aspect, before we get to our first story, what do you think about that?
Like you say, everything has its negatives and positives. Social media is a very, very powerful tool. If you're an artist, if you're creative, social media is your thing. Use it, promote your work. You don't need to go to Cantamount. You don't need to go and look for a distributor. Previously, we used to go to Cantamount to buy these CDs and all that. Now you can sit in the comfort of our homes, our cars, and stream the new music that is dropped by Camido, the Sugarcane Remix. We can just watch the Sugarcane Remix anywhere we are, on YouTube, on everywhere. And I think that is very, very important. And it makes it easy and it makes us able to get closer to the artist. So for me, social media is a very powerful tool, and like any other thing, it has its disadvantages. But it's up to us for us to try as much as possible not to make the disadvantage take more effect on us than the advantage.
Interesting. Now, that's a very good point, you know, the fact that it's been beneficial to creatives and people behind the scenes, and even connecting, you know, artists to fans and the like. Now, DJ Veroski, our very own, you know, he made some very interesting comments recently. And I always say, when you've had someone who's been so good at what they do, you can't ignore things they say pertaining to what they're doing. So he was referencing TikTok, and he had some interesting stuff to say. He said this on Guide Radio on Tuesday. Big salute to them. He said, people go through TikTok. If you go out, every DJ wants to play the hit songs. When you go to a party and you're playing songs, the audience goes like, play the songs that are trending right now. The club owner will be like, look sharp, people are leaving. That was very interesting to me. He carried on, he added, I was like, let me club hop for the night, and it was the same songs I heard from every place I went. When a DJ tries to play something new, they feel he or she is not good enough. Okay, so now let's look at this from a couple of angles. TikTok and songs and how people get the songs. It seems like he's saying that DJs don't break songs like before. First, you look to the DJs, you want to hear on radio, you go to the club to hear the new music. Again, it seems like this is to the DJ's disadvantage.
So one thing I've noticed also is that time are changing, things are changing. There are new technologies, there are new ways of doing things in a more better and a more comfortable way. Like I said earlier on, social media is a very powerful tool, and we need to make use of it. And in the course of making use of it, we should try as much as possible not to make the negative effect or the disadvantages of social media take a toll on us. And it goes to the creatives also. In as much as you have your very, very vital work to do, make sure that the social media doesn't cause more harm to your work. As a DJ, are you telling me that right now, Veroski saying no artist comes to him to say, Veroski, play my music for me? You have to make sure you change the narrative. It is there. It's part of. I spoke to what's her name, Asantoa, one of the TikTok stars. She was talking about the fact that right now TikTok is the new vibe, and that they are like a sauce. Without them in a soup, it can't work and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, And it's fine,
Yeah.
it's dope.
Yeah.
But then you can watch all the videos on TikTok because TikTok is a new trend. But then also, radio is a very powerful tool. If you're a DJ on radio, you need to play the music. And I think even though TikTok is playing a very vital role, the DJ can also force to make their presence felt. And I think moving forward, if you read further from the interview, he spoke about the fact that we need to reclaim our position. And I think they can do that, but they can share the space with the TikTok stars or share the
Do you
space.
think so? Because
They should share the space with them.
Because
That's
I think
all.
when you hear something like this, you know, like Asantua said, and most people are going to agree with what she said, do you think that it means that DJs have to do more? Because, bro, it's not, again, this is not fun to say, but someone might say, oh, even DJs are not as responsible, again, you know, for songs that the audience listens to. We're going to look at the audience and if they control what we want to hear
Jason,
more
consistency, relevance, and uniqueness, consistency, relevance will make you still play a vital role in your space. Jason, if you leave media space for long, and people come in there and they come to and you are coming back, you should even come back with a new vibe, a new energy, a new style.
And you think that the same for the DJs?
Yeah, and I think yes, I think the DJs, as they are seeing right now, things like Varosky, 4 times best DJ of the year, no doubt, one of the best guys we've seen on the turntable. But I'm saying that for him to be able to identify the issue, it's good, and for him to even come out to say it's very, very important, and we need to acknowledge him for that. But I'm saying that as a DJ out there, if you are seeing the new trend, what are you supposed to do to make yourself relevant? What are you supposed to do?
Okay, so do you think they should now follow the trends more so? Because
I'm just saying
because
that,
the thing is,
I'm just saying that they should be
DJing,
able to find a way
because
to share that space with them.
DJing is an art form,
Yep.
right? And you know, he said, carrying on, to paraphrase, he was like, now you go to even nightclubs,
And
the owners tell you what to play because it's a trending song.
Yeah.
The audience tells you what to play because it's a trending song. So it's like, and the reason why I'm asking if it might die as an art form is, if someone would say, you know, grassroots level, just go and play a song. Just go and play a song. Just go and, so as an art form, because we're talking about DJ Varosky and what he said, right? 4-time DJ of the year.
Yep.
Not every DJ is 4-time DJ of the year.
No
He
doubt.
has a voice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of DJs have been saying this before Varosky said it, but because he has more so of a fan base and a voice and a platform, for him to identify this, that means maybe it's a growing problem. So as an art form, looking at now, and someone would say right now the audience is controlling what we want to hear.
Yeah, like I'm saying, Jason, it's true. Like what I'm saying is true. But then for me, let's look at a point of where DJ has, you know, formally we see DJs are playing events on the radio platforms. They are on TV doing VJ mixes and all that. Fine, but I'm saying that TikTok is still there. There are other platforms like Instagram and all that, but TikTok is overtaking them. But yet still they're trying to share their they're trying to create relevance. Twitter is still relevant. TikTok is still relevant. You have to make sure that you create more tools and equip yourself to remain relevant to the time that we need you. DJs for some time now are a bit laid back.
That's interesting.
I think so. They are a bit laid back. And I believe that moving forward, because look,
okay, when you say laid back, let's get that clear. Laid back as in the brand, they're not representing themselves as a brand well. Or,
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, some sort of, you understand? And the thing is that what is the relationship even with DJs now and artists? When you look right now, there are a lot of very, very, very tight and close relationship with influencers and musicians more. Because they've been able to try to be relevant in the times that we have now.
Okay.
There were no events during the lockdown. Everybody was glued to TikTok and social media. So that's why they started. So now we are away from that. December is coming. Are you telling me that artists will not move to DJs? Some artists will even come to say, Varosky, play my song for sound check. Of course, they do that.
Yeah.
When you're setting up, play my songs. So I think it was a period, and I think if for them to remain relevant again, they should be able to suit themselves, prepare themselves for the times ahead.
Then that means that, like, hearing this, then that means there's a lot of work to do. Because
there is.
Let's look
And
at
even DJ
events.
Varosky himself, he has a new song.
Yeah.
There are a lot of TikTok stars.
We're going to talk about DJ Varosky and pushing the song on TikTok. We're going to get to that. But what I was about to say is, when you go to an event, apart from a DJ handling a whole event, maybe artists come with their DJ. Sometimes an artist will come and say, I still want this DJ to play my music. So the thing is, even how many DJs do you get on multiple events? And trust me, it seems like when a DJ is doing very well, he's called for every single event. But you can have top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5 artists on one event.
Yeah.
So this, again, it seems like it's going to be a problem for the DJs that are not as big as that DJ that's has the spotlight at that moment.
Okay.
Don't you think?
But then, yeah, one thing also I've noticed is when it comes to these events, like you said, Mr. Drew's DJ is DJ Spliff.
Yeah.
Mike Smith plays for Mr. Easy sometimes. Varowski, Wallpaper, all these people. They have specific artists they play for. Alongside, there are very, very smaller events also that will be happening in Christmas festive seasons where you see some of these DJs. You understand? And they will be playing big time. The Ghana DJ Awards gives platforms to DJs to play in festivals, mini concerts, events, just to project them and all that. So for me, moving forward, I think Jason, I'll come back to it again. As a DJ or as a creative in general, try as much as possible to rebrand each and every time to meet the times that we have today.
I think for that,
it was the COVID time that made
for that, like, I can't disagree with you.
And we are going back to beyond the return.
And
there's a lot of events coming up, and I'm sure DJs will be booked. Even not too big DJs, not even the top DJs. Everybody will book. Most DJs will be booked for food fairs. All these events, they'll be booking them, and I think gradually they'll get their spots if they are ready and willing.
Okay, so
Rascal was like, we should take back our sport, and that is what I want. I'm happy about that. He understands there is an issue, and he understands that there's a call for an action. So for me, for Varowski to come to see this, big shout outs to him, man.
And to add to what you said, which I was going to say is evolution is very, very important. I even said that in the intro. You know, everyone has to evolve. Look at what DJ Khaled did. It doesn't mean he was the first person to do it, but how he did it, and he even took advantage of social media. So I get what you're saying in DJs. The branding, you know, making their own songs. You don't have to sing on your own song.
And Jason,
right?
Let's not take this away from the TikToks. They're doing very well. They're doing well with the songs. They deserve the kind of respect and the kind of recognition we are giving them today. Look at how big Kiddies touch it. For it to even get Tiger on it for a remix. You understand? Look at how big.
I think we can't do away with social media.
We can't do away. We just have to accept it and find a way to get. You have to find a way to remain relevant in this time.
Because, as you were saying, even DJ Roski uses TikTok to promote his music.
Change your style and change your style. As you can never do a song right now in Ghana without a challenge. Some people may say that there's abusive in terms of everybody's trying to jump on TikTok and create a challenge. It may work for somebody. It may not work for somebody. But then I'm saying, it is very important. It pushes our song to the globe. Everybody in the world can get access to your songs. I know people keep saying that, oh, Ichoke worked for Safer, but then Soft Life and the one with Sarkodia is not really working there. But then there are some numbers. There are some people who are saying that it might not blow like the previous ones. And it's giving jobs to TikTok stars, dancers, producers who are
knowledge, right?
It's doing well. And then for me, the expansion of the creative space is what I'm happy about. Today we have Jacqueline, we have Ikea, we have Asantua, we have all these people who are projecting these creative space. So for me, I'm very, very excited about it. And I would encourage DJs to do more. Try as much as possible to
because to hear from me that they're laid back is...
Oh, they should just do more. That's the thing. They should just do more.
And I have to agree with what you said about... I have to come back to this evolving because.
But Jason, imagine a DJ. Sorry to cut you. Imagine a DJ sets up in the house, keep playing these songs back to back on like a full-time mix on YouTube on it. Not YouTube. YouTube there will be restrictions, but TikTok playing the songs, manipulating the song here and there, and for doing that consistently, very soon you see artists will start saying that Charlie make you put my. And then these artists, these DJs, some have a lot of numbers. You understand? So for me, I think they should try and do more. They should try and find more innovative ways to also introduce music to us. Not always that, oh, DJ for play music for club or for radio top, where everybody go here see, DJ has.
But the thing is, TikTok too, it's giving DJs a chance to discover new music, not just the audience.
Exactly.
So they have to use it to their advantage, just like everyone else, right?
Yeah, it's just like that. And then for me, I'm happy Varowski has been able to find the problem. That's all. For you to find a problem, that's it. Just try and look for solutions. Well, you know where the loopholes are. Just fix it there. That's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good.
And
I know TikTok stars will not be very
yeah.
happy with him, but then it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and the audience is always going to request
Yep.
particular music. But I have to end this story on the fact that, again, evolution. You know, in the creative space,
Yep.
I've always said the most difficult thing is longevity. You know,
Exactly.
staying in your space and doing well. You know, sometimes we might say, "Oh, do this and do this different, do this different." But even with presenting, you can ask the same question, but it's how do you ask that question? The person you're talking to, you have to know the mood they're in. Are they in a happy mood?
Yeah.
Are they in a bad state?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not the easiest job being in the creative
It's not.
space,
It's
you know?
not. You meet people and you're trying to have a conversation with them, and they're not really in the mood.
Yeah, they don't want to
And
talk.
you just have to keep smiling and say, "How you doing? How you
There's
doing?"
something to be learned. There's something to be learned. Please send us messages at MX24GH. And even like he said, you know, this discussion about DJs
Yeah.
and artists, it's like DJs and artists, we always said they weren't getting along.
Yeah.
And now TikTok and social media has even
Exactly.
come in between.
Exactly.
And one thing that you said was very interesting is that now the artists are even closer to the social media influencers more than the DJs. And I was talking to DJs, AD DJ here and Miss Austin
Yeah.
not too long ago, and they're like, they're not even close to the artists.
Do you know what happened at the Vodafone
Right.
Ghana Music
Tell
Awards? So the last performance was Camido Sugarcane remix with King Promise and Mayokun was flew in from Nigeria. Do you know other people who were also on stage?
Tell me.
Guess what? The TikTok stars.
Wow.
Charterhouse, the organizer of the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, brought every TikTok star who they think is worth it to be on that stage to come.
Wow.
There was a TikTok booth at the Vodafone Ghana Music Award red
That's
carpet.
crazy. That's crazy. I mean, good for the influencers,
Exactly.
right?
DJs were also represented. But now it's a new energy, it's a new thing. And you know when new things come in, we are all excited about
Then
it.
DJs should just like get in front of the TikTok cameras, so to speak, and just start doing things,
exactly,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
They should just start doing things.
It's just that, and we like to scratch. And I think, and I've seen Warowski do one or two, but then he doesn't do that much. You understand? And just that on early jam, every time there's this back to back hits and mixes and
It's
all
all
that.
about evolution, guys. It's all
Yeah,
about evolution.
and
Let's all
consistency.
evolve, you know, because everyone is getting better. So you have to get better.
Yeah, they were working there, and they were paid.
Yeah.
They were paid good
Charlie,
money.
we need to start doing some.
I don't want to
jazz
mention
and
the
TikTok,
price that they're giving it a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, I spoke to
Wow.
one. It was like, I was
Okay.
working. He said I was working. That's what I told you.
Please send us
Fantastic, yeah.
messages at MX24GH on every single platform. Now, DJs, influencers, artists, video directors. Another faction in the big umbrella called entertainment, the big umbrella called the industry. What do you think about video directors now?
Oh,
in terms
I
of
think our video
respect
directors
and the content they are releasing.
Oh yeah. Most of the time we keep complaining. On the MX chart show, I keep complaining. Bring in the best music videos. Let's play it for you guys on the MX chart show and all that. And I think looking at the Traveler music video.
So you're saying, wait, you're telling them to bring the best content. Are they
Yes.
bringing the best content?
They are. I think they are.
As
I play-
Ghana content right now.
Yes, I think they are.
Is it content that can challenge other industries?
You see, some of the things.
Is it content? The content we're releasing right now.
Yep.
And if it's a no, this is not good news for me, this is not good news for the director, this is not good news even for the DJ. The content we're releasing right now in terms of video directors, based on what you've seen, even on your show, can it challenge other industries right now?
Okay, so I wouldn't really go all out with that, but I'm saying they're doing very well. They are on the right path in terms of when you look at it. You know, formally when you.
So that's a no.
I'm not saying no, and I'm not saying yes.
Because if you're on the fence.
No, I'm on the fence. So Jason, this is what I'm saying. Have you seen Sugarcane remix the video? We used to complain more about the fact that there are no more or less like props. There are no, props are very expensive. Props in terms of quality, in the visuals, in terms of the kind of fashion, the outfit they wear and all that. And I think in that regard, they are doing very well. When you look at the music video now, look at the kind of music video Kuku the Traveler, Black Sherry released for his hit song Kuku the Traveler. The kind of outfit he even wore in the music video, the kind of scenes that we saw.
But the thing is, I get what you're saying. Dope video. But are we getting this on a regular basis? Because if we have, and I'm not saying this is a fact, but if we have, let's say, 5 top-notch, like extremely good music videos every year, that's not good enough. And I'm the one who sits here and says, it's not as bad as it seems in our music industry. but the facts are the facts, and even
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
true.
like it when I say that. And I understand why you don't like it when I say that.
I just feel like they should do more
But-
and all that, and pick inspiration from elsewhere. When you go online, there are a lot of dope music videos from
Okay, so the
international
thing is,
directors that you can learn something from.
Akono Ebenezer, ex-Bills, you know,
Yeah.
he had an interview with Graphic Showbiz.
Yeah.
Again, salute to them, and he had some interesting takes in terms of what video directors I think deserve more
Yeah.
so. Now he said, "I've worked with top musicians in Ghana, and I know if I were elsewhere, I would have been paid very well. It seems most of these top musicians do not understand why they should pay a music video director in Ghana well enough to shoot a music video." Now let's talk about this. Again, I'm sitting here saying, let's shoot good music videos.
Yeah.
But I have to accept that.
Yeah.
If they're not paid well, how are they going to shoot this video?
But then,
is it all about the money?
Listen, I
too?
bet to differ a bit from your man, ex-Bills. Recently, Guru was interviewed by Abeku Santana on OKFM.
Okay.
Shout out to them. Guru spoke about the fact that he invested a lot in Wuta when they brought them together. And the first music video shot with Wuta was shot by ex-Bills and paid in dollars. And mentioned a huge sum of amount. And I'm surprised he's saying something like that, because I normally hear that music video directors are charging a lot. JC, we talk about it all the time that, Charlie, do you know how much it takes to shoot a video and all that?
So you feel like they're getting paid
I
well?
think they're paid well.
Okay, let me carry on what he said. He says, the equipment used in these music videos are expensive, and some of us even rent them. That's the video director,
Yeah.
right? We have cinematographers, lightmen, and soundmen. We work with who need to be paid for their services too. But I don't think the musicians consider all of this. Let me add this. He said, enough of the pleading. Enough of the pleading. It is time Ghanaian musicians appreciate our work and pay us what we are due. If you know we deserve to be well paid, just do it and we'll deliver. Okay, this is his assertion, right?
Yeah.
As to what he's paid, we don't know this. So we're just going to go off what he said to carry on. What if directors say, okay, if I'm not paid well, I'm not going to shoot a music video? I mean, you can't be held captive,
there are
right?
some directors like that. Nico say, you can't go and send some coins to Nico say that should have been, because Nico say has been able to build a brand for himself that I shoot the quality top-notch music video. I learned even a whole year Nico say can even shoot 2 music videos. Yeah. And these 2 music videos, when you see it,
like Kweku the Traveler, right?
Like Kweku the Traveler, like Amare's music video and all that. Look at the kind of the visuals, the kind of lighting, the kind of switches and all that.
So do you think sorry, not DJs,
The
video directors should take the course of action Nico say is taken?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
And how many videos are we going to get in a year?
I think so. And I'm sure that, like they say, they want to be respected and all that. I believe some of these music video directors sometimes give too much respect to some of these artists. Some of the top-notch artists.
What does that mean when you say that?
I'm trying to say that one. Most of the time when they see these top-notch artists, they want to work with them. You understand? And they believe that me working with probably somebody like Shatawale, Sarkodie, Stoneboy and all that, it's a plus for me. It adds to my CV that, oh, I've shot a music video for Therapy, or I've shot a music video for Sarkodie, Oxlade, Non-Living and all that. Yeah. So it adds to my CV. I've worked with all these people. So most of the time, the budget, maybe like when they send a budget to Sarkodie is unable to even make it, or maybe Shatawale or Stoneboy, or any of these artists are unable to meet that budget. They yet still kill themselves to just shoot the video because they want to affiliate themselves with these brands and to build a CV or a portfolio for themselves. So I think they should move away from that and try as much as possible to do the right things.
Okay, so leading off what you've just said, and we're speaking about influencers, I'm going to bring this in. Do you think now artists feel a responsibility to direct their attention more so to influencers, to stage performances, to traveling, to photo shoots because of social media and all these other things instead of music videos? Because I mean, visualizers can go very far. You can have a song, have a cartoon, so to speak, music video where the words pop up and the song can still go. Do you think that has caused some of these issues based on what you've seen so far?
Oh, it is.
And is it understandable if an artist does that?
Oh, yeah, it's understandable. Jason, look, when Varosky talks about the fact that everybody is trying to make sure his song or his music is getting to the right place, that's the thing. Do you know how come Sugarcane is a big song right now?
Tell me.
when Camido dropped the song, what he did first was dropped the audio. When he dropped the audio, now he wanted to drop the lyrics. And do you know what he did? He performed the song, and the lyrics were showing at the subtitle. Was scrolling at subtitles, and we were singing to it. He got numbers, he got views for it on YouTube. Then went ahead. So most of the time, when the song wasn't out, shows on TV were playing that one as the official music video. Then the main music video came out. Then we started playing that one. Then the remix is out. So with that, you could see that there was, most of the time when you drop a music video, when you drop with a video, television can pick it up. Pictures, it can work with media houses, with television, and any platform that has to do with visuals will pick it up. And it helped, and that was how he helped him to be able to build the song. And that was how the bars for the song grew bigger and bigger and bigger. So for me, I'm okay with it. I don't see anything wrong. I don't see why a director should be angry about that. Because at the end of the day, yet to shoot a music video yet. And if he's able to garner that kind of resources, that kind of popularity, that kind of bars and hits, then he shoots the right music video. Why not?
This conversation really has to be extended to both the artists and the directors more so. Because, again, if X-Bills, for how long he's doing this, is saying that artists are not paying well. And it gets to the point where these DJs say, okay, if you don't pay us well, we're not going to shoot music videos. It's going to be a big problem, right? In terms of the amount of content.
I don't know if probably he's trying to compare with other industries and
maybe what the artists pay them,
pay them and all that. But when you talk about Nigeria, look, there are a lot of investors. And maybe probably the video shoots a music video and pays that huge sum of money. Come on. The video has a lot of backings. But
do you think, let me ask you this, do you think the directors should also look at the artists they're working with?
Exactly. Yes, they have to.
Is that something?
They have to. You have to. And you have to, sometimes you don't need all the money to shoot the best music video. Sometimes the selection of the sets, the environment.
I think we should have a director on here. We've had a couple of directors, but we should have more on, right?
We need to
shed light on what they're doing.
And their opinion on these things. Because I feel like, look, if you're shooting a music video for an underground artist, come on, it shouldn't be more than 20K. But
even you saying 20,000 CDs to an underground artist watching this, you'd be like, bruh, if that's my first music video.
Have you seen Black Sherry's first music video?
Yeah, I think I saw one where he was on the boat. Is that the one you're talking about? But
you see the transition. That's it.
Like, again, on the show, right? We try to speak as much for the directors. We try to speak for the artists, for the DJs. But we have to accept reality when we try to speak for these people. And I can't confidently sit here and say an underground artist who's trying to make ends meet, who wants to be heard, even though I'm going to say you have to release very good quality content, a certain amount. What if they don't have it? We have to look at these things, living standards, so to speak, of these artists that don't have the voice that a big artist has. They don't have the reach.
Listen, look, right now, look.
Like, where do we draw the line?
There are so many ways of letting your music out. I believe strongly that at stage, and Camido has taught us this, there are stages. Look, right now, Camido is able to shoot great music videos like this. When he started, it was a gradual process. If you're an artist coming up and you don't have the resources to shoot the right music video.
Based on what X-Bills has said.
Yeah, there are young directors in school.
We're going to have both directors and artists.
Just like I say all the time, use your friends. Right? Use your friends. When you go to NAFTI, when you go to these, there are great guys who are upcoming, who are also ready to work. You guys can team up and work together and all that. But for the top guys, I'm just hoping X-Bills is not really comparing the fees for other industries like Nigeria and South Africa to Ghana, because we keep saying our industry is not really there yet. It's a gradual process that we are still pushing it and all that. And there are no investors. I interviewed Camido recently. He spoke about the fact that we need more investors for them to help them to be able to go out there to project their music. Even travel outside Ghana, your hotel bills, your transportation, logistics.
You have to go to Paris soon. Paris.
Ghana Music Awards fans, Abeku Santana.
Charlie, reach out to my boy. Reach out to my boy. Please send me messages at MX24J. But when we try to dissect, issues with, for example, video directors and the like. Obviously, moving forward, we're going to have directors here because, again, you can say the directors should consider the artists. But again, the directors are saying that rightly so. They have to rent stuff, they have to do all these things. So where's the middle line? And even here, we've had discussions where it feels like certain amounts being paid should be standardized. You know, like, okay, if I'm an underground artist, can we say, okay, around 2,000 cities, 3,000 cities, this is just hypothetical, 5,000 cities.
Yeah.
Let me carry on, because DJ watching this won't be happy. You say, Jason, how can you give me 2,000 cities? But anyways, I mean, there's more to be spoken about in terms of releasing content, so we're going to see how far it goes. And at the hashtag, guys, MX Live, send me messages at JasonER_A, and just, you have to stay tuned in, because he's going to play the Betway game on Chart Trap before he leaves. Let's see if he can make some money today. Carrying on, Mr. Drew.
My guy, today's actually his birthday, man.
Yeah, give him a shout out. Give him a shout
happy
out.
birthday, my brother, man. Mr. Andrew.
Because he has something coming up, which we're going to get into. Exactly. We're going to get into. But he was speaking recently about the fact that artists are not reaping as much benefit, to his displeasure, and I'm sure the displeasure of many other artists in terms of what they should be paid, you know. Music being monetized in clubs, probably on radio and the like. And Gamro came into the conversation. First of all, what do you think about this? Oh,
first of all, I think I keep saying that anybody who comes out to talk about something very, very controversial like this is putting himself out there.
Is it controversial?
It is.
Artists being paid?
Look,
shouldn't it be normal?
Everything is political here right now. When you talk about something and it doesn't go well with you, people become offended. Even though you become very, very critical about it, or very, very like you are very constructive in your criticism, there is an issue with it. So for me to see an upcoming act like Andrew, Mr. Drew, saying something like this, I know he's putting himself out there, and there are a lot of people who wouldn't be too happy with what he's saying. But it is what it is. He has to talk about it. He said he's not registered with Gamro yet.
Yes.
But when you look at the kind of money given to Stoneboy,
now that's the thing. Let me just come in. Now, he said he's not on Gamro yet, and someone watching this will say, if Mr. Drew is not on Gamro, why should he speak on this? But the thing is, other artists on Gamro are not even making money.
Must Mr. Drew register at Gamro?
Okay, what do you mean by must he register? Shouldn't all artists register?
No, I feel like Mr. Drew is out there. Gamro should pick it up already.
Or they should reach out to him.
No, not reach out. Like there should be a system there where Mr. Drew is there before even Mr. Drew comes out with a song, or the first breakthrough song, or the first release from Mr. Drew's camp. Gamro should already have that data, that information. Oh, Mr. Drew is already there. So I'm coming. Now Mr. Drew is not registered with Gamro. So all Mr. Drew songs that are played on TV is going qua.
Yeah, and not just him.
How are they monetizing it?
Yeah.
And I learned it's even stressful for you to even get your money. Back and forth. And
so that's
why
some people will be like,
and the money that even comes in is not even enough. You understand?
But is that an excuse for us artists not to register? I think is that an excuse though, Prudent? Because you can say, okay, because Prudent, you can say, okay, this thing is not going well, so I don't want to be a part of it. If you don't, like he's added his voice, but if you're not a part of it, how does it even get better? And not just Mr. Drew, like all the other artists who are not a part of it. Because I make music, you're creative. Probably there should be platforms for presenters. You know?
Yes, everything is about motivation. If you look at this place and you see people living there are suffering, you wouldn't like to go there. That's the thing. It's simple like that. If Mr. Drew looks at Gamro and
we say the truth though.
Mr. Drew looks at the kind of people and the complaints online. If Stoneboy is complaining,
and you look at Stone, you're like, the one guy,
therapy.
Like the one guy is having issues.
Look at the kind of stream Stoneboy gets on a regular, and still Stoneboy is not even getting his due. What is due?
Okay, but let me also ask you this: if Stoneboy has added his voice, right, and Mr. Drew has added his voice, wouldn't more voices being added help out?
Should I say he's not part of the industry? Should I say he's not part of this industry? He's on his own. See, let me tell you something. There are people there who are in charge of this thing. And I'm sure most of the time, if you are working in a corporate space or these administrative spaces where it's under the government, you do these visitation to other countries and other dispensations to go and learn how they do their stuff. I believe strongly that Gamro should take that kind of.
Because Prudent, this might seem like funny because people are making money.
People's money, people's work.
The thing is, when people start making money and hopefully it gets better, it's going to put food on a lot of artists' table, right? It's going to put food on their tables.
So Jason, I'm saying Gamro should just try and look at elsewhere how things are done, and try as much as possible to make it more favorable and more pleasant for them to be able to join. I'm sure Kusata is maybe part of Gamu.
Oh, I didn't ask him. Whenever I speak to Christine next, I'm going to ask him. I think do you know
this
what? I'm going to
young
ask every single artist who comes here if they're part of Gamro.
Exactly, because
yeah, let's see.
It looks like the CATV, if it's stress, you understand? Are you going to chase your money? How
because chasing your money might lose you some money.
Is Blacko part of Gamro?
When I speak to Blacko next, I'm going to ask him.
Oh my God.
Interesting stuff. But you said in the beginning of the show, you spoke about Camido's brand new music video.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we're going to play the music video and discuss.
Yeah.
You know, very excited because the song gone so far. I think he over 500,000 views.
No, it's almost 1 million views.
Yeah, like in a day or two.
Yeah, right now it's almost 1 million views.
So
it's a million views. Yes, it's a million views.
It's a million.
It's a million views.
Okay, check out the music video. We'll discuss when we get back.
Sugar cane sweet, but your love is sweeter. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Don't talk. Got me like a thief in a night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. I told you, now, girl, I'm no. Taking it a break, and then me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, my miss without me.
Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just trying to get laid, cause I know some kind things do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make I sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.
Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' pass up. Man, them so far to find your love.
Senorita, mamacita, body bad at the craze for your features. Nice to meet you, Jimmy Seeker. Only one I see for my future. Oh, I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things we do, this love will be joke, no April Fool. Yeah, girl, some more, you miss again. 5-star boomba, nyata ba. Kaba kaba miaka tamina mobe. Oh my, I need my boss, my mama. All of my guys are thugs, but you know I'm rude. Me if you wanna give it up, but drop the mask for your love. All of the guys they want you, they don't know that I got you, and they never been what we been for. You're my obsession. When I put you in a right skirt, shawty come and ride in my backseat. When you tell me what you want, but you're fine.
I mean, I'm watching this and it's like,
Yeah.
what are we going to add to this? The artist on the song itself,
Yep.
the props,
Yep.
location,
The models.
the models,
The models.
the
Yes, the
styling.
models.
Yeah, the models.
Okay.
We appreciate art here on this show.
Exactly.
I'm going to say models again. The styling,
Yeah.
everything, you know.
The
and
angles.
Rex,
In
you
terms
know.
of the angles.
Yeah, let's talk about Rex and the content he's released lately,
Yeah.
Charlie. He's on a roll, right?
You know, Rex shoots all the music videos for Haja for, and we all love Mona's music videos, of course. Rex is dope. Rex shoots a lot of music videos for Lynx Entertainment. Kiddies, Touch It Remix. Rex, in terms of props, you can't take it away. It looks like Ghana. Props is Rex thing. He invests a lot in props, and that makes the video very, very beautiful and interesting. And I like the quality also.
Yeah.
This was shot with, I think, one of the best cameras right now.
Yeah.
And I like what Camilo is wearing. I understand Latte
Yeah,
is actually.
you told me, like.
Yeah, Lale Latte styles Camilo now everywhere, both events, shows, and you love what he's wearing, man. I like the branding, man. Camilo has really evolved, man.
Yeah, and like
Raphael,
we're saying,
you know it's called Raphael.
okay. Like we're saying before, you know, like you can have a song out, release
Yeah.
a lyric video, but this obviously is going to project it more.
Yeah.
So I think you can't take away the importance of the director, right?
Yeah, you can't. And like I said earlier on, the artist wants to project the music. He wants to build the music for a life. You know, most of the time talk about the fact that fans will keep complaining and asking for more music. But then an artist can't, it's not all the time that an artist should drop a song after 6 months or 4 months. Camila has been able to sustain this song since November.
Yeah.
November last year,
Right,
when he dropped the
right,
first
right,
single.
right,
You know, right?
right.
We spoke about it when he hit 1 million views and all that. And now this song was released 2-3 days ago and it has over 1 million views.
I'm sure this is going to be in your countdown.
It is going to be.
Hey, you can't give us the number straight away, guys. Quick commercial.
It is going to be there. Because
Don't
from the look
give
of
us-
things, the kind of streams it's getting right now,
Yeah.
you can't take it away from
Yeah,
it
you
getting to
can't.
number one
You
spot.
can't.
It's supposed to be in number one spot. The team should accept it.
Really?
Yeah, they
Okay, so
should.
we're going to find out basically.
Tomorrow.
We are going to find out.
Tomorrow, 4
if
p.m.
it is.
Yeah, it is. But for me, I'm vouching for it, and then I vote. My vote is on this song.
Okay, guys, quick commercial break, but we're not leaving just yet. We have a game coming up. Yes, baby. What team do you support?
The champions of Europe,
Real
Hala
Madrid?
of course.
Real Madrid fans, man. So yes, let's see if
And now we have the best defender in
let's
the
see
EPO.
if this Real Madrid fan can make some money today with Betway on Chart Trap. Stay tuned in. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
Alas, Green Ghana Day is here. On behalf of the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I entreat everyone to participate in the planting of 20 million tree seedlings across the nation. If you haven't planted, please get out there. Grab a free seedling at any Forestry Commission district office, district assembly office, and or public place. Plant it. Take a picture, post it. When you do so, you would have discharged your civic duty of helping to recover and restore our lost vegetation to halt climate change. Green Ghana, let's go planting now.
Are you ready? Yeah. All right, boys and girls, mommies, daddies, Ghana for you now. I mean, everybody, you wanna fight climate change?
Fathers need love too. This Father's Day, we're giving you the chance to show your dad some love live on TV. Send your name, contact, and that of your fathers to our WhatsApp line 0550-331-511. We'll get back to you with a date and time to join us on TV to celebrate your dad. Once you've been called, each participant will stand the chance of winning an amazing prize for their dads. Hashtag Dear Dad is on till the 19th of June. Dear Dad is powered by MX24 TV.
literature. If you call
Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make I see, take a picture.
In the leg book, boah. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Secure.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine from Ghana Made, and welcome to our series called Find Your Way Back, where I'll be interviewing amazing individuals that have moved back to Ghana from the diaspora.
You have to be willing to take a little bit of a risk,
Yeah.
and be willing to leave some of the comforts behind.
You know, shit was meant to be hot.
Yeah.
But then regardless,
It wasn't hot for you?
it wasn't hot for me.
Okay.
Needed to adapt to the Ghana way of living, but not take that
From them.
exactly.
It's such a beautiful country.
It is.
Our people are so beautiful. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. A few minutes till we sign off, and this is Chart Trap. If you just tuned in, I'm sorry, you missed so much, you know, from discussions pertaining to video directors, to artists. Today's song of the day, so to speak, Camido's brand new remix. Please go on YouTube and support him. You know, here at MX Live, MX24, myself, Jason LA, we support artists as much as possible. And now we're supported by Betway. And to show that I love my audience and my guests so much, we get to play a game with every single guest that comes through. So all you have to do is get a Betway account, and as you can see, there's so much going on, but you have to go to the top right corner, instant games, and that's what we're going to be doing here today. So when we go there, clicking on that, clicking on so many games, guys, so many games. You ready?
I'm ready.
I
bro.
need energy.
I'm ready, man. You know, Real Madrid, we always win. So yeah, we are here to
So
win.
today, since you're in soccer, we're going to be playing Soccer Striker. Let's go
Okay.
on there. No, guys, as you can see, so many games, but yes, Soccer Striker first. And you play soccer in real life or not? No, do you play FIFA?
No.
And you think you're going to win today? Is that what you're really
because
thinking?
even the Man United fan won yesterday, so why can't I win?
Please, guys, ignore him. And I told him it's very difficult to argue with Real Madrid fans because, yes, they won everything and they keep on winning. I don't know why. So, as you can see, you can also play this game from the comfort of your home. You just need a device. Could be a tab, a phone, a laptop, internet, and you're good to go. Again, let's increase the money a bit. So we're going to click on the plus sign. You're going to get one penalty. I'm going to get one penalty.
Okay.
Let's up it a bit. Let's up it a bit.
Let's up it again.
Yeah. Let's go to 5. Okay, let's stay there. Let's stay there. 5 is cool, right?
Yeah, 5 is good.
Okay. So now you have to play a penalty.
Okay.
You're going to tell us where you want to go. Middle, left, or right. Now, since you're a Real Madrid fan, you guys just won the league and you won the Champions League. Please don't let me down. Don't let Real Madrid fan. Okay. He doesn't want left. Drums roll. So it's my turn, right?
Why always me?
I don't like Real Madrid fans. I'm going to go right. Please go right.
No, go middle.
Go right. Go right. Go right, and I won. So 2 days in a row, I have won. Nice game.
Okay, this is to say that next season is going to look good for
Manchester United, right? But guys, as you've seen, it's very, very simple to play. You choose, he bet 5 CDs, he won. I bet 5 CDs, I won. All you have to do is cash out. And as you can see, there's so many options, right? You can select when you go onto the Betway account. All you have to do is, like I said, get an account, get a device, and you can make so much money. So much money. He's not going to make more money than me in the coming weeks. Please, cash out. Let's cash out. Guys, we do have to sign off. Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, big salute to Betway every single day right here on the show. And you can tell us if you think the pundits are going to win or lose, if you think I'm going to win or lose. But if you're watching this and you honestly think I'm going to lose, how? Charlie, thank you so much for coming.
All right,
Any shout outs
but-
before you go?
Okay, so happy birthday to my very beautiful niece, Brian and Nadia Day 30. Today is her birthday, and I wish her all the best in life, man. She's actually an intelligent girl, and I want her to grow to become a very, very intelligent woman
Nice.
and occupy high positions. So
Nice.
I love her so much. But before we go, today is actually the birthday of Mr. Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Drew is having an all-white party for 50 of his fans at Cantonment, and it's based on an invitation. So I'm sure I'm going to pass through.
Okay.
And then
And get the info for us on
and then
Monday, right?
I'll bring the
Nice.
info. Also, tomorrow,
Nice.
Incredible Ziggy is having the first ever dance
yeah.
festival, Afro Zig Fiesta at the UPSA. I need you all to come in your numbers, come support dance, Incredible Ziggy. A lot of artists are going to be there. Joey B is going to be there. Medical is going to be there. And you guys will love it. So you guys should come through. The ticket is just 20 Ghana cedis. 20 Ghana cedis. You guys should just pass through. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be doing free of mind with you guys. So don't go anywhere.
And
I've got an
as he
interesting
said,
question
yeah,
for
he's
you.
going to get all the information on Monday because
Yeah.
we do have to sign off. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned in, of course, every single day to MX24GH. We have the most exciting stuff coming, just like you've seen Betway, now sponsoring Chart Trap. You're very fortunate you won today.
No, I'm not fortunate. We are
We're
born
playing
to
again
win.
on Monday.
Hala Madrid. We are
We're
born
playing
to
again
win.
on Monday.
We are born
Sunday,
to win.
guys. Peace out.